Hi there, I'm Stacy, the encaustic mixed media artist behind Studio Stacy. Encaustic literally means to burn in. So I paint with beeswax and a torch, and because it's mixed media, pretty much anything else I can get my hands on. If you're new around here, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Consider subscribing and joining this artsy community. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, which helps me get introduced to more like-minded artsy folks like yourself. Good morning. In the studio. Haven't been in the studio for quite some time. And as you can see, it is still a big, huge disaster. But today's plan is to get some of the furniture and things cleared out of here. I think we're going to try to just probably put it into the storage container that we have here on the property, I think, and then hopefully get that insulation finished back over there, that green stuff, and get some more of this completed. All right, we've located some floor space, and the next step is to do that insulation, hopefully up in the ceiling, and figuring out that next. So next step.
Or so we thought we were ready to get started. Turns out that the electric plug that we have plugged in is not working. So after a bit of frustration and an hour looking at the electric plug, a little bit of a setback, we have now a new electric plug working and back to work. The ceiling insulation is in, so we are moving on to the wall panels. Just a few more left to go, and this will be complete. But we have to cut out some holes, jigsaw some holes out for the door, and then nail them in, and some minor sanding, and the walls are almost done. Another day brings another minor setback. A little bit of a frustrating setback again, but we were rearranging some things and noticed some sawdust down on my panels here. And it apparently, up in the loft, a bunch of ants have gotten in. And by a bunch of ants, I mean thousands of ants. So we unfortunately had to use some ant spray and to get rid of them. I know all you nature and animal lovers out there are cringing at that, but there was no other way to get them out of here. So, and then a quick cleanup. Well, actually it was about an hour to 2 hour long delay, but we are now back to putting the wall panels up.
ready to.
Here's what true love looks like.
I marked you here, so cut straight there down. Keep this side, and then this side, cut that spare piece out for that corner over there.
Okay. Got it.
Good.
Boss.
Now get to work.
Alright, the walls are all up. Yay! I should say that the walls are all up except for this area, and that is because I'm getting a heating and air unit installed in here and they need access to this electric panel, and it of course is on back order. But we are going to move on to the ceiling, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use on the ceiling. Hopefully it's gonna work out. Alright, this is what the ceiling panel looks like. So it's kind of like a grayish whitewash color, and it's going to cover up the green insulation. See how this goes.
We're trying hard to keep the cost down in this shed conversion to studio, and also try to be as sustainable as possible. So the previous owner had a bunch of 2x4s laying around, little scrap pieces. So we've decided to cut them down and make some angles that we need for up in the ceiling out of this leftover material.
Are you paparazzi? Can hang from them. I'm not going to, but we could.
Good morning. Back in the studio today, And it's been a few days since I picked up the camera, so I'm going to flip it around and show you what we've gotten done. Or not what we've gotten done, but what we actually had the guys that were coming to do the heating and air unit, and we had them run the electrical. So let me flip the camera around and show you that. So we have a new electric breaker right there, if the camera would focus. And they ran the wire up through here, so we can now put the wood panel on this wall. And then they also ran it up along the ceiling there, came out there, so we can finish putting on the ceiling panels today. Super exciting. We have a few more braces to put up over there first, but then I think, fingers crossed, if all works out, we should have the ceiling and walls all paneled in, hopefully by the end of the day.
We have discovered that with an existing structure, some things are going to be a bit out of a square and some things are going to need to get trimmed down. This particular piece here was sticking out from the rest of the 2x4s, and so the wall piece was not sitting, or the wall panel was not sitting flat on the wall. And like with everything, this is a bit of a learning curve for us. We are enjoying the process and are hoping that the next project, the large pole barn that we're going to be building out, will be a little bit easier as we're starting from a bit more from scratch. But anyways, we're chalking this up to a great learning experience, trying to enjoy the process and take it all in.
Nice, clean, finished edge.
Well, thank you. I thought it was a little rough myself, but...
Moving on to the rest of the insulation in the ceiling. Hopefully this should be the last of cutting this green insulation. It is messy, so we are masking up, goggling up, safety first, and here we go. The last of the ceiling insulation is going in.
All right, so what are we doing? Tell me again. Notch around what?
We'll notch around the window here, and then we can push the board against the wall. We'll have to notch around that blue thing, so you're going to see that blue under the thing.
Okay.
The plug I'll drop down and make it flush here, so that'll look clean. I think we're going to miss where the door or the ring camera goes. Looks like it's going to sit right on top of there. So I need a support behind there to put the box into. Might put a little piece over here just to be able to let the board screw up into it.
Okay.
I think that's about it though.
All right, moment of truth. Will these cutouts fit? The lighting's not great, but that's all of the stuff we have to get it to fit around. Let's find out.
After several tries, a few, we'll call them discussions / conversations. Drum roll, please.
It fits. Yay! It looks really, really, really good. Really good. Last ceiling board.
Thank you.
All right, the ceiling is done. Gonna give you a quick spin. The studio is getting there. Still a long ways to go, but it looks really good. It's really hard to get some good camera angles in here, but I am really happy with how it looks, and all the walls are up. Everything is complete. So don't mind the very ragged look. It's super hot and humid out all of a sudden. But at any rate, this is where I'm going to leave you for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed coming along and seeing the progress on the studio. A lot more to come. I think it's probably going to be at least a couple more weeks before I get into painting videos, but do stay tuned. Those will be happening. So you know what to do. If you did like the video, give it a great big thumbs up. If you haven't been subscribed, consider doing so. It really does help me out. As always, thanks so very much for coming along. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.